So how many of you guys had seen AI images for ads? So anybody seen AI images for ads? Okay, good. How many of you are running AI images for ads? You're not running AI for ads. Okay. How many of you are using AI video for ads? AI video? Okay, helpful. Now let me tell you a couple of things about this. We were, I don't know, fall between me and Chris Rodriguez. We were one of the first agencies that you say that was actually running AI and running AI image ads and creating them and doing all of that work.
You want this for you?
Oh, that was great. Oh, it's right there.
No,
It's right
you
there.
didn't.
No?
It's good.
Oh my God. So you were one of the first ones to run AI image ads. I'm fairly certain we're the first to run AI video. I'm fairly certain. So the interesting thing is that as martial artists, we get married to tradition very, very easily. Because it's a traditional thing, right? Like we bow to show respect, we have certain traditions in our school. So what ends up happening, thank you, sir, is we had a lot of people that rejected AI images in the beginning. Well, what ended up happening is the reasons why people didn't want to run AI is they said, it's not my brand. Oh, I'm a fool. It's not my brand. It's not real. For different reasons. I'm not kicking on you, Keter. Nothing. No. For different reasons. I don't like cartoons. This is my dad. I don't like cartoons. We're not a cartoon place. And so it ended up, how much time do I have?
Oh,
Sounds good. I gotta eat that.
thanks for asking.
Yes, sir. So, I feel like me and the board are happy.
We're good. I'm just.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you. So what would happen is, for real photos and images,
Wait, I'm sorry. Any way we can straighten it out more so people can just see it?
You know, you're asking for too much, Peter. I mean,
is that better?
That is good.
I
Guys,
like seeing it too.
you want to see it? Point it at the camera and then you carry your TV. Not good?
So what would happen is for real images here, so for real images or real ads in dollars, it was ranging between $50 to $25 per lead. Okay, and what for the vast majority. And what would end up happening is as soon as you would implement AI, we would see this go back to pre-COVID levels, $5 to $8 a lead. Now this was when AI first came out, AI entities first came out. You would start seeing some of our accounts, it would drop dramatically, $5 to $8 a lead. Now the interesting thing is that one of the things that we studied is with a 7-to-1 ratio. I'm sorry, I'm really excited about this. My motion fast. No, you good? Okay, all right, good. I love this stuff. I don't know the things else. I love this stuff. So we found that there's a 7-to-1 ratio. So for every 7 leads, an average school can get 1 enrollment. And I say average school because we have some schools that are at a 4-to-1 ratio. This is a much better ratio. It means you're on point with your phone calls. You do your text follow-ups. You have an incredible intro process. You've got all your things on point. But the vast majority of school owners don't have all these elements working yet for them. So what happens is the 7-to-1 is the average, right? It's the average. There's people above us, people below it, 7-to-1. So when you talk about this, if you're going, oh my gosh, every lead, I gotta pay $15 to $25 for 7 just to get 1. I don't make money until this person's already paid me 2 to 3 months of tuition. And the vast majority of school owners could not stomach that because they didn't have a back-end upgrade program to keep them past the first 3 to 4 months, so the return on investment didn't make sense. And this is also a mindset I had to help people with, is that are you signing someone up for a short-term program or are you signing someone up for a 3 to 4 year program? Because if you're signing someone up for a 3 to 4 year program, it should be that person should be worth $5 to $7, maybe even $8,000 to you. So if you're paying $150 to $300 to get a $7,000 return on investment, I'm doing that every day and then twice on Sunday. So I don't mind this as much, but the average school owner did. Once we deployed AI images for people, it drops. But here's the thing. Are you guys aware of the theory of the pendulum? Somebody ever heard of the theory of the pendulum? Basically, it's a law in marketing, politics, culture. 5 minutes. Perfect. I'm on track. So the law is that eventually you will reach the capacity for which you swing one way, and then gravity demands that you swing back the other way. Okay? So we swung so far, let's say this way, that people were ignoring the images because they saw it online. Like they saw all the or all those images, right? Or the kids with the trophies or the medals. So they were ignoring it on social media. So then when we swung this way and we implemented AI, it was like, oh, I've never seen this before. Let me click on this. Okay? What we will see over the next 6 months to 1 year is that the pendulum will swing so far this way that it has to start swinging back. And as martial arts instructors, you may not recognize this, but as business owners, it is imperative that you do. You cannot rely on how it used to be or what you like. You can only rely on what the market demands. So if the market is demanding AI images, why do you care? It's a lead. It's someone raising your hand and saying, I'm interested. It's usually because we don't want to be the cartoony school, right? So what we have done is we recognize we have a standard operating procedure that we rotate through. If this doesn't work, go to this. If this doesn't work, go to that. If this doesn't work, go to that. And we'll run through the whole entire SOP so we can constantly drive down. Now, am I getting $5 to $8 leads for every single client? No. Am I getting $5 to $8? I did get a lead last week for 24 cents though, and that was pretty freaking awesome. Getting that, I was like, let's do that all the time. Do I have other people that have crazy, ridiculously high cost per lead? Yeah, sometimes. We had a client last week that put in $127 and he had 1 lead. I was like, hey, that would be a good one, right? That you can't sustain that. So what we do is we have this whole entire strategy, and I'm rounding it up here. So yeah, my time is running out. Oh boy. Okay, so the whole entire strategy that we have, and that I'm going to pour you guys to do, and it does take time, and this is why a lot of people hire us because they don't have a full-time person to do this. So you want to have AI images, and you want to do them where you have like graphics with them or just plain. So like just the plain AI images, or you have like a Canva graphics. You want to be able to do AI video. There's a really cool software we just started using. It's called InVideo. You could put in a prompt, it'll create you all entire one. You see my my ad for 7-Figure Dojo's free Facebook group? This is the software we use. It's like $130 a month, etc., etc. I didn't get a commission on there or affiliate. It's great. You should get it. AI image, AI video, and then the other thing we'll do is we do real photos, and then we do real video, and the real video. There's so many categories of this. You have to do testimonials. I was talking with Peter about this. And you can make them long testimonials. You can make them short. But one of the cool ones that we also are doing is E-roll. So E-roll is just literally where you took a passion shot of your class and then you threw it up as an ad. Like, it's that simple. And so again, we just rotate through all these different things. That we rotate through copy and different copy of the words on there. And rotate through that as well before we even touch the offer. So we do a free intro. That's usually our typical offer. We don't touch that offer. We touch all these other things because the offer doesn't matter as much as the presence does. So I hope that was helpful for all of you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.